Hey, welcome to Northlight Quilts. My name is Anu and I live in North Finland, and it's still quite cold winter, but because we are having more light every day and even sun in few days, so I decided a few weeks ago it's time to start spring quilts. And one reason was that I had this big quilt and it's so dark and I didn't feel to sew that anymore. So I was seeking something more quick and fun, and because many of my colleagues and some of my relatives are having baby this spring on April, May, even June might be one. So I decided it's good reason to sew baby quilts. And this quilt was inspiration, so I made this smaller one. So this could be for the father or the grandpa, and I have two baby quilts for the babies, for girl and boy or whatever you like. And if you want to or need to know more this quilt, I am sewing this by rows. As you see, I'm doing this quilt as I go by rows. So the one reason I didn't finish this, I need 3 more rows here, was that I didn't have enough padding. So now I have, but still I'm not doing that. So okay, so this Ohio Star baby quilt, I was thinking that because I made that from layer cake and I had some charm packs, but I have no idea what to do with that. So I got from Mystery Star Jenny's box from this fabric, and I was first that I'm not going to do anything with this, but then we got more light, no warm, but more light. So I saw sun a few days and I felt that I need more brightful, happy colors. So I was try out first that what could I do with this charm pack, or if you could totally use your scraps for this quilt, but I used charm pack, and this is really beginner friendly. I am writing the pattern, it's almost done, so I hope that I can get that done, and when I do, I put the link, so it's some low price PDF. And there's 2 measurements baby quilt with this one, and I have other one over there. So I tried first the size, and after I made this, I was that okay, this is good size, and made a lot of these because this is the quilt for that. I was making a lot of these Ohio Stars, and then I decided no, I'm not going to do anything big. So for the babies I made this smaller, so I didn't need all the star blocks what I had. So one of the mom asked or decided that these would be for boys, so I changed a little bit this basic Ohio Star block, and you can do that also. It's easy. I don't know, do I show the videos what I made already when I made these, but it's easy when you take the same size square and draw line from corner to corner, and then you add that piece, so it's coming a little bit like more like circle. It took a little bit more time, but if you like this you can do. As you see, I took the background a little bit different. It's like light green mint or like that, and it looked a little bit more round. And I like that this is a little bit more fun and easy to do and change. Okay, before we look all the details and steps, you totally can do this by yourself. When you look when I'm doing this, but if you like to have the pattern, you can do that. But in pattern there is not these add these corners, but it's easy. Okay, what I learned by doing this. Okay, I need some color in spring. That was the one thing. I love fabrics, obviously. And about the last step, oh, I didn't show this. So this really cute Tula pink background fabric. So I was making these so straight line with walking foot, and I used 3 or 4 different these threads, but I noticed one thing what I can't do is do straight line. Without that my quilt doesn't move. So that is one thing I need to learn better. I thought that if I would just do like here and then over here, this would be good. It looked quite good like here, but it's a little bit wavy. So the next one, I add a little bit this, is this cuddle or something? You know, this is really soft, and add also the padding over here. As you see, these flowers and circles are fine, but when I made these straight lines, bad again. But I like this cuddle or minky or whatever this is, that this is nice because it's soft and it was easy to make. So the binding I made differently. This one I add for the binding first in background and then turn to right side, so it's everywhere really easy, easier and really look good. And this one so this is a 2.5 inch and this is 2 inch, and this I made first to right side and turn to wrong side or back side, and this is really good looking in front, what was my purpose, but in back not so good, even though I try to do like really carefully. Somehow this is not so nice. So success somewhere and not success somewhere else. Okay. Next time, or what is coming, is that, so this is the new pattern, and the next pattern is this. This is baby quilt also. And I will do that later. So if you want to see the details and maybe take some measurements over there, so you can do without the pattern, help yourself, that's fine. And let's go and see all the steps what I made. And thank you for being here. I hope you leave a comment, because that makes me happy and keep me going and doing these videos while I'm being really tired and exhausted. Some small issues, but whatever. I'm happy to see you and hear you, so please leave a comment and let's look all the details. Heippa! One piece of jumpak and the same size 5-inch square, the background fabric, and then you'll sew all the 4 sides. And I'm using the foot, machine foot, which is the seam allowance is already 1/4 of inch, so it's easy to just sew. And after you have sewn all these 4 sides, you'll need to cut from corner to corner to get the half square triangles what we need to get our pieces for these Ohio stars. So this is cut already from corner to corner, and you see I already iron these to get to show you. And after this you need to put 2 of these together, right sides of course, and opposite color, so the yellow is opposite to white, and after iron these it's easy to get the seam allowance going together. And after this you can use pen or something to mark your corner to corner, that you know where to sew. And you need to sew this from both sides of that, if you have marked that line. And the next step is just cut and follow the line. And from one jumpak piece you get 4 of these. And these are a little bit too big, so you need to cut these 2.5-inch square to get the Ohio star good. So there's enough room for little mistakes. And then is time to take other pieces and just sew to get this 9 block to Ohio star. You see I have all the pieces ready, and only one thing what I didn't notice point was which piece was the mid part. So if you have all the pieces too in jumpak, you can use exact the same fabric to get the Ohio star ready, but I had to change the sum of all, maybe all, I decided to make different. So just follow the 9 paths, sewing, and you get Ohio star ready. So this is a 6.5-inch unfinished size, and that is the measurement you need to cut the background fabrics between these stars if you want to follow like what I made. And here is my little bit testing before I decide what to do. This point I was planning to do white baby quilt background. This is the yellow, green, turquoise, and this is what you saw already finished. And you see here there is the first and last row need more fabric. This point I was just testing, do I like the background color and do I need to do something for these Ohio star blocks, and I like that. So I cut 2.5-inch squares for the corners, and because I knew that there is these are for corners, I got really too close to selvage, so I need to mark that these pieces are going away, and I got more these corner pieces. And then I just follow the lines and I'll get the background color corners as you saw. So a little bit my window view, and then I need to use iron and just carefully that these are not going badly. You saw it's not always really perfect. And then the layout, I try how to put the greens there and just the similar as the white one. Add the 6.5-inch squares between the Ohio stars and then add these side borders to get exactly square 60. Now it is 36 inch in this point, and the white one was a little bit bigger. The measurement was 36 and 42. And the background, and I used white padding, and I used safety pins. And between sewing, I of course enjoy winter walking. And I draw lines. This is heat erasable, and here you see I use different threads. And next view is way home and a little bit sun, which we have more and more every week. But this is usually afternoon how much we get. To trim, to get the sides okay, I put this like this and then cut so that I could get right size. And here you can see how I carefully use the pins to sew this, but still it was not perfect. But you can see how nice the back of this if you use this soft backing fabric. As said, it's wavy, and you see that walking foot made the fabric going a little bit differently what I was thinking, and I really hope that after washing or when using this is not any issue, but it's a little bit you know, when you're trying to do your best and you notice that you are not good something. So this is definitely reason why I should keep doing the free motion quilting. So let's look the other one. Oh, I didn't show the binding. So okay, and the next one. So these are backgrounds. First, when I was making these I didn't know what I was doing, so the first one was not so good as these last ones. So I made first the middle one and then the other ones, and after few I noticed that this would be a really nice flower. So Freemason is better for me because the it's look better, as you see the straight lines again. Oh, not so nice. And this is the binding, and other side not perfect. Oh, but it's going better mostly after practicing. And I have this little detail here. I should say little by little becomes a better results or something.